Hey guys, what's up? Pasay Butter here. We are now in this third game for this December 30, 2022. Now we got Phoenix Suns going up against Toronto Raptors. That'll happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Butter. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, the spread that is given in here is it's minus 2.5, and that's actually given towards the home team, Toronto Raptors. Now let's take a look at the standings and the rankings of both teams. Um, Starting with Phoenix Suns, they are from the Western Conference and they are at number 6 with the record of 20 wins and 16 losses. While for their opponent, Toronto Raptors, they are at number 11 in the Eastern Conference with a record of 15 wins and 20 losses. Right, so Toronto Raptors, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of what you call this fatigue, well, both teams had their rest last night, so we can skip that part. In terms of momentum, man, both teams have been losing actually. Toronto Raptors approaching this game, they are on back-to-back losses, while their opponent Phoenix Suns approaching this game, they're coming off a loss as well. So we can't really pick someone, and then we would say that, hey, you know what, this team has got more momentum because again, momentum's dead for both teams. So let's take a look at the availability of the players or health of both teams. Starting with Phoenix Suns, 5 players are out: Devin Booker, Jay Crowder, Cam Johnson, Cam Payne, and Landry Shamet. So 5 players are out. While for Toronto Raptors, we got Achua and Otto Porter Jr. Both out, while we have Fred VanVleet listed as questionable. So 2 players are out. One is questionable. That is for the new Toronto Raptors squad. Okay, this is good. This is going to be tough. I mean, Toronto Raptors. I know they're one of the best teams, especially in the East. But for the past several games, Toronto Raptors have been, well, they were not able to figure things out, right? I mean, yes, they've won a couple of games or so, but man, for Toronto Raptors, for their last 10 games, they have only won twice, so that's a lot. I know Phoenix Suns, they're not also having like a very wonderful stuff going on, but at least for their last 10 games, Phoenix has actually won 4, so they are a bit more consistent, and they are the better team in terms of beating other teams. Um, I guess my point here is that for Phoenix Suns, they're a bit used to it without Booker, without those other players. So without those players, they know what to do. They know what their role is. Especially if you're coming off the bench. So I'm pretty sure that the Phoenix Suns should be able to address their needs. Maybe not all the time or not all games. I mean, if you take a look at it for Phoenix's last game, man, they got I don't know how to say it, but I don't know, the lead was like around 20 plus points, right? For Toronto Raptors, I know Siakam had a very good game against Toronto Raptors, but man, it seems like he would have a replica, um, at least almost a replica of that kind of game for them to snatch another win and improve their ranking. I'm gonna pick Phoenix Suns on this with the plus 2.5. I know a lot of people would actually look at Toronto Raptors. They are at home and they are good at home. While for Phoenix Suns, a lot of out players would be the concern for those fans. But for me, Phoenix is a bit used to it. Da is improving a whole lot to add additional stuff under his belt. Of course, Chris Paul right there, and there are other players off the bench who can actually take those 3-point shots for them. So in any case, that the Phoenix would actually learn how to do that consistently. Well, I'm not gonna be surprised if Phoenix would actually win this one outright. But for now, I'm gonna pick Phoenix Suns, and I'm gonna put the plus 2.5 on it. Again, that's Phoenix plus 2.5. Peace out. Pasay love and God bless.